this video is just going to discuss again what the discriminant is and how you use it to know how many answers you have in a quadratic formula situation. We're going to be using the formula for a discriminant right here, which is the number inside of the square root when we do quadratic formula. Remember, when you're doing quadratic formula, you have a plus and minus in front of the radical. This means if you have a positive discriminant, meaning a positive number inside of the root, you're going to be doing addition and subtraction with that number, which will give you two solutions, which we got here on example 2, where we had 2 answers. If you have a negative discriminant, like right here with this negative 15, you get no real solutions because you cannot do the square root of a negative value. And if you have a 0 inside the square root, whether you add 0 or subtract 0, it's not going to change the value, and that's why you end up with one real solution when it is 0 for the discriminant. So we're going to look at a few where we're just going to analyze the discriminant and determine how many solutions. So here we have A of 2, B of 4, C of 3. We're just going to plug into that formula. Got your B squared minus 4 times A times C. And so this would give you 16, and this would be minus 24. This is going to give you negative 8. So you would say there is no real solutions because the discriminant is negative 8. On the next one, your A is 3, your B is negative 2, and your C is negative 5. So we've got our B squared minus 4 times A times C. Negative 2 squared is 4. You're going to have a negative times another negative, so you are going to end up with a positive value here. This is going to give me negative 4 times 3 times negative 5 is a positive 60, which is going to give me 64 for the discriminant, which is going to tell me that I have 2 real solutions. For the last one, A is 4, B is negative 12, C is 9. We've got B squared minus 4 times A times C. And so this is going to equal to 0. And you could go into Desmos and type that in and see that. But the discriminant is 0, and this means that we have one real solution. Now, these discriminant numbers are not the solution. They're just a value that is going to help you to understand how many solutions you'll have. And remember, in this scenario, the solutions are the x-intercepts. So this last one we did would touch the x-axis right on the vertex, just touching it one time. This one would go through the x-axis twice, and this one would never go through the x-axis at all. And you can graph that to kind of see how that's working. But knowing this discriminant value helps you to know about that.